Good evening and welcome to a special edition of Tucker Carlson Tonight this Friday. The thing about climate change is it's serious stuff, very serious. It's not like the frivolous concerns that fill your days, like paying your bills or keeping your marriage together or putting your kids through school or fighting cancer. Climate change is bigger than that, way bigger. It's about saving the earth. It's about taking on what we're going to call an existential threat to humanity. It's a big deal, man. Nobody understands the gravity of climate change with quite the soul-searing intensity of freshman Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. When Ocasio-Cortez talks about climate change and the Green New Deal she promises will save us from climate change, she often looks like she's going to start to cry or start to yell or both. And why wouldn't she? It's scary as hell. Time is running out.
The world is going to end in 12 years if we don't address climate change. Like, this is the war. This is our World War II.
Now, you can disagree with the details of the Green New Deal she's proposing, banning cars and airplanes, for example, shutting down the entire American energy sector, rebuilding every dwelling in the United States. You can disagree with that. But what you can't question is Ocasio-Cortez's sincerity. When she talks about climate change, clearly she really means it. Or does she? This is a man called Saikat Chakrabarty. He's Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez's chief of staff over in the Congress. He personally led the writing of the Green New Deal. The Washington Post just profiled Chakrabarty. In the interview, Chakrabarty made a stunning admission. All that stuff about the world ending, 12 years to save the planet, it was all a lie. Chakrabarty is not worried about humanity's demise. The Green New Deal has nothing to do with that. Here's what he told the paper, quote, "The interesting thing about the Green New Deal is it wasn't originally a climate thing at all." Do you guys think it was a climate thing? Because we really think of it as a how do you change the entire economy thing, end quote. That's about as direct as it could be. The Green New Deal is not designed to save the world. It's not about the environment at all. It's about power. Chakrabarty and Ocasio-Cortez want control of the American economy. They went looking for an issue that would justify a hostile takeover of the economy. Climate change seems scary, so they went with that. It's remarkable they're admitting this, but we shouldn't be surprised. It's happening. This kind of thing happens all the time. Manufacturing crises is the left's preferred way to exert control over the country. A decade ago, for example, only wackos in bed sheets were called racists. Then, during the last election, Donald Trump was denounced as a racist. Now Nancy Pelosi and Joe Biden are being written off as racists. What's going on here? It's not like there's more racism in the country. In fact, there's much less than there used to be. What changed is that the left realized they could gain power by creating boogeymen, by scaring you. Stupefy the masses with fear-mongering. By the time they've recovered, you're the one in charge. That's their program.